States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This session of the Lincoln County Commission on July the 1st, 2010 at 6 p.m. is now called to order. Members present is Charles McCann, President, Thomas Rainey, Jr., Commissioner. First thing on the agenda, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the regular session of the Lincoln County Commission meeting that was held on June the 24th, 2010 at 10 a.m.
So moved. Second. Motion second, and all yes vote. Motion carries.
Okay, we've got some people here with the soccer. If you don't care, they have another meeting at the library, and they asked if they could go first, and I assumed that would be okay. But Miss Sue, as we all know Miss Sue, she's with the Lincoln County Youth Soccer. She has put in an application for a mini grant, Lincoln County Soccer Boosters, Panther Way. Yep, wrong application. That's the big boys. Jamie Jensen, is he? Okay.
Randy Caton's here to speak. He's the vice president.
Okay. They are needing $2,000 to help on the soccer field road repair. Large potholes and bumps in road, very muddy. How will this project help Lincoln County? Lets children have selection in sports and builds teamwork and character.
Are this the soccer fields at the high school?
Yes, sir.
When you go down?
We just had, this past season, we had 352 children in the league, so went over very well. And the road, I don't know if you even go into the baseball fields, it would even help them as well, because going out to the field, it's almost four-wheel drive mode.
And what do you plan to do to the road?
We're looking at 12 foot by, I think it's 700 foot, be 4 inches deep, to re-gravel the road up to the soccer fields.
Are you putting in, is there already one of those mats down that keeps the gravel from sinking down? Or have we done that? Or?
I honestly don't know, because that was all prior to me even being out there. But we're asking, the price we got was $26.92, and we're going to put money in as well as the youth soccer league.
Well, I did go out this spring, I know, to softball and baseball, and I know where the field is, but it seemed like that being such a low area that we're going to have to do something special to keep the gravel and rock from disappearing. Let's look at it. Let's just be able to get somebody to look at it and let's see what the best plan is. We'll try to help. We just don't know how to do it yet. I think it just needs to be properly addressed, probably, because it really needs, the whole area needs to be done right if we're going to do it, but it isn't an access road. But just give us a chance to look at it.
So you're saying if we fix it correctly, you're going to help us a whole bunch?
I didn't exactly say that.
We might have to ask for a little bit more if we fix it the right way.
Well, I just think, I guess, well, it needs to be somebody to look at it that knows what they're doing and say, now, here's what really needs to happen, rather than spend $2,000 here. Let's see what we might want to do. I just think it needs to be looked at probably in a proper way.
So you share the field with the high school?
Yes.
So what's the high school, is it
Well,
Northwest?
yeah, they have one too. We'll address it as well, but I think that has to do with uniforms, equipment, shin guards, goalie uniforms. There's more on equipment and uniforms where they're wanting it for the road.
Okay, we'll look at it.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I just want to tell you all how important that soccer is also in Lincoln County, especially you can see to my grandkids and to a lot of other kids, and like Randy already said, 382 students last time, so it's really growing. And I know a lot of people, and I had a lady say to me one time that soccer is not important, it's a nowhere sport. don't tell my grandsons that, because that's not true. Lincoln County is really growing in soccer, as well as, you know, Huntington Barbersville have the
Big tournament there this
U.S. Little League soccer, youth soccer that's coming there next week, so it's really growing.
And we agree with you.
So soccer is just as important as football and baseball.
Oh, it's,
So keep that in mind when you fix the road.
well, we've helped, I think, on 2 occasions.
You have,
You have.
you have, and we
Stop.
appreciate
And we
it.
appreciate it.
We've put some things around the fencing and things like that,
Right.
right? And we really appreciate it.
Well, I guess the commission's view is, will continue, I think, as long as we got money. Our kids need things to do.
Yes.
And we need physical activity, but just, kids need something to do. So if we got people trying to help, then we need to try to help too. Okay, guys.
So the next step is, you want us to get someone to look at it, or are you?
I think we'll get somebody need somebody to look at it, what has been done, even out toward the softball, baseball, and look at it in that respect, with the school system probably, and see what we can do, I mean, in a way that make it, I'd just do it half of it proper than do all of it, and be back here next year looking. Rock disappeared somewhere down there, mud. But let's look at it, we'll help.
Okay. We would appreciate it.
And we've got your number, we'll just call you and let you know.
And I'll leave the pop tabs with you, and if you don't mind, excuse us, I'm gonna take them to somewhere else.
All right.
And
You will
continue
appreciate
bringing in
that.
the pop tabs.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Hang on just a minute, guys. Thank you all. And I know you did help me. Thank you all.
Okay, we'll go back up to the top, it's workers' compensation. Commissioners, as you know, that we are covered through workers' compensation through Brick Street. They released that we could go out to, farm it out to another company. I had put on the listserv about what other counties are doing. Most of them are staying with Brick Street to see what's gonna happen with their risk pool that we have here in West Virginia. And because they think that by next July, they will be able to take that. And a lot of them are going with Travelers. I think there were 4 that went with Travelers. So I would just like to suggest let's just stay with Brick Street.
Okay, I entertain a motion to keep our workers' compensation for this coming year with Brook Street in Charleston.
So moved.
Got a motion, I'll second that, get all yes votes, motion carries.
Okay, Commissioner Vance called and wanted to Hatfield McCoy Trail System put on the agenda. He was unable to be here, so I'm not real sure what he wanted with Hatfield McCoy. Next thing on the agenda is the flood property at Griffithsville.
Now, I was contacted by one of the people that goes to church there, and I see Mr. Matthews here. I think, as a matter of fact, his daughter that called me, talking about the property that the county obtained through the federal government, buying out certain parcels of land that had been flooded. And we had in the past took the position we didn't want the property just to grow up and be another weed patch for the road, so we did give permission